Hi everybody, my name is Jessie and I do perfume reviews in ASMR format. So if you like perfume and also if you enjoy ASMR, then you're in the right place for this video today. So today I'm doing another collection video, so fragrances from my perfume collection. And all of these fragrances that I have here are dominant, or at least jointly dominant, in white florals. So, what are white florals? Well, they are flowers that are white. So, things like, probably most common I would say is jasmine. Also, things like gardenia, tuberose, lily, freesia, orange blossom. Those are the main ones that come to mind. White florals I find to be typically very feminine. I know sometimes we see white florals in more unisex or masculine sense, but to me they come through as very floral, pungent, feminine, sensual, and sometimes kind of like pretty strong, heady. So I think some people probably don't prefer white florals or strong white florals just because it's a very strong floral scent. It can often smell like you're just smelling a bouquet of flowers. So most of my white florals here, most of my perfumes here that are dominant in white florals, they also have a lot else going on. Like, they're not just, for the most part, straight up white florals. Most of them have other accords and things going on. So just so you know, they have white florals, but they've got other stuff going on too. And part of the reason for that is that I don't tend to be drawn to a very just pure white floral scent. It needs to have some other stuff going on for me to enjoy it usually. Okay, so as you can see, I dressed on theme. I've got this white, it's kind of like a beachy dress, and then I've got these earrings. So yeah, just wearing white today for the white floral theme. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So the first fragrance that I have, I tried to start off with a few that were mostly white, mostly just white floral. So the first one that I have here, this is by the brand Abercrombie and Fitch. And this is called First Instinct Sheer. So this is a very affordable fragrance. And obviously it's not like a designer fragrance or whatever, but I do like this one. So this is a flanker to the Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct, which is a more floral amber vanilla. I like that one too. This one is very different, doesn't really have anything in common. This is very white floral, namely orange blossom, but let's see if there's other white florals. Yeah, we also have lily of the valley, but mainly orange blossom. And then this fragrance has a mountain air accord, which is obviously not a real thing, but just, you know, this scent is trying to evoke kind of like a fresh, mountainy, maybe slightly ozonic, fresh charged feel, and I definitely do get that. So really this is like, it's like a breeze of orange blossom that almost has like a slight touch of, it's like grounded in a slightly almost minerally, woody, musky way. It's really nice. We've also got bergamot in the top notes, musk, amber, woody notes in the bottom notes, but like I said, it's mostly like a fresh, breezy, orange blossom fragrance that comes through a bit natural, like in a kind of natural way. So yeah, that is Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Sheer. And sheer, I feel like, is a good description fashion. It definitely does have a sheer feel to it. Okay, next, this one is a little bit similar. That's why I wanted to follow it up after the Abercrombie and Fitch. This is by Jo Malone, and it's called Orange Blossom Cologne. So again, it's dominant in Orange Blossom, which is a white floral. And Orange Blossom, of course, it's a floral, but it does have a very like citrusy type smell to it. So yeah, it's like floral orange, really, is what Orange Blossom smells like to me. So this one, I would say, is more of a true Orange Blossom, whereas this one is like kind of more musky, airy, ozonic. But this one is like a more of a true Orange Blossom, and it comes through a little bit more juicy and heady. It actually, I see it also has a tangerine blossom note. So it's got tangerine blossom, orange blossom. It has water lily, which I don't really get coming through. And then it also has lilac and iris. So it's got some purple florals. I get just like a touch of lilac, and I don't really get any iris. So mainly what I get is just the orange blossom and the tangerine blossom. And honestly, it feels like there's a little bit of just like orange or tangerine or clementine because it almost comes through a little juicy, fruity to me. So this, if you're interested in orange blossom and you really just like the scent of orange blossom, I feel like this is a very pure, kind of happy, summery orange blossom scent. Okay, so next, okay, this is by the brand Cartier, and this is called La Panthere Legere. So Cartier has a fragrance called La Panthere. It's been around for a very long time, and this is a flanker to it called Legere. Legere means lighter, so this is like a lighter, kind of more sparkling, sheer version of La Panthere. And La Panthere means the panther or the leopard, and as you can see, this bottle is absolutely beautiful. It has a cat face, so I really like the bottle. Very luxurious looking. So this to me is definitely dominant in white florals, namely gardenia. And not everybody likes gardenia. Honestly, I don't even really like gardenia that much, but I do like this fragrance, but I'm not always in the mood for it. So yeah, gardenia, it's a very pungent, heady, almost kind of tropical leaning. Makes me think of tropical for some reason. White floral. This also has tiare flower, which is definitely a more tropical white floral smell. So yeah, we've got those white florals in here, which really lift this fragrance and make it very elegant and just like higher pitch, kind of elevated, if that makes sense. We also have aldehydes in here, and aldehydes really brighten up and make a fragrance more kind of clean and sparkly feel. This fragrance also has a dried fruits note, and that is also in, I think, all of the other Panthere fragrances in this line. So it's got an interesting kind of like grounded dried fruits vibe, which I really can pick up. So I mostly get the dried fruits, the white florals, the aldehydes, and then there's, oh sorry, I've got cat hair on my face. Then there's like quite a few other notes, quite a few fruity notes like tangerine, pear, peach. So you get a touch of fresh fruity notes in addition to the dried fruits. In the base, we've got musk, oak moss, and a few other things. But yeah, like mostly to me, this comes through as like really beautiful, elegant white florals with some more like grounded fruity notes as well. So, yeah. That is La Panthere Legere by Cartier. Okay, and then next, I've got a fragrance. I think this is the only one I have that actually has like white in the name. But this is by Oscar de la Renta, and this is called Bella Blanca, which I believe just means beautiful white. And as you can see, it's in a white bottle. They have a Bella Rosa in a pink bottle, and I think a Bella something in a gold bottle, and maybe another one, honestly. But this one is a very clean white floral with some kind of like green freshness coming through. So yeah, this one has 4 different white florals. We've got jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom, and lily of the valley. So a bunch of white florals, and then we've got pear and a note of green leaves and musk, and that's mainly what I get coming through. A little bit of pear, quite a bit of white florals, some green notes, nice smooth musky base. There's also white iris and sandalwood in the base. Even though it's white iris, I still think of any type of iris as a purple floral. It just has a much more earthy, powdery, grounded feel. But anyway, it's described as white iris. So yeah, this is really nice, like very fresh, clean, springtime, elegant, but the pear gives it a slightly juicy note. There's kind of a touch of green, and then the base is nice and smooth and musky. So, and this is another very affordable fragrance. So that is Bella Blanca by Oscar de la Renta. Okay, next, honestly, most of my fragrances here are pretty affordable. None of them are crazy expensive, at least. This one here, this next one, this one is definitely affordable. This is by the brand Avon, and this is called Far Away Beyond Intense. So there's a Far Away line. This is the Far Away Beyond Intense. As you can see, it's in a black bottle, but it does have a lot of white florals, but it also has a lot of other things going on as well. So this is like your sexy nighttime white florals, because it does have quite a bit of white florals, but it's got a lot of like sexy, sensual, ambery vanilla type notes. So it's got quite a bit of vanilla coming through. It also has a note of almond. The white florals that are in this are jasmine, orange blossom, and tuberose. So it definitely does have a floral presence, but it's really balanced out by a lot of other stuff. In the base, we also have, in addition to vanilla, we have amber, tonka bean, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. So I feel like this is a very sexy scent. Like one of the most sexy scents that I own. I don't tend to usually wear like super sexy scents. I tend to go a little more like innocent, clean, fresh. But yeah, this one, I definitely get the almond coming through as well. So this is kind of reminiscent of Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, and almost maybe a little bit like Black Opium or something like that. So that is Far Away Beyond Intense by Avon. Okay, next, this one is definitely more of a tropical vibe. This is by Kayali, and this one is called Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. The 21 refers to how many renditions or like attempts they made at coming up with the formula. So all of the Kayali fragrances have a number, I think all of them do, that signifies that. So this fragrance has a hefty bouquet of white florals, and then as the name suggests, it also has vanilla and it also has coconut. So the white florals that we have are so many. We have tuberose, jasmine, sambac, gardenia, honeysuckle, and pear blossom. So those last two are like less common, but they're also white florals, honeysuckle and pear blossom. So yeah, you get a lot of white florals coming through. It has a coconut milk note, which you get coming through, but it's not like super strong. And then you have a bourbon vanilla note and some musk and sandalwood in the base as well. So this one's really nice. I like it. I feel like it's an elegant tropical scent. Like, it's the sort of thing I could see. I don't know, if you had like a business meeting in a sunny or beachy place, I feel like you could get away with a more tropical scent like this, because it still comes through as very elegant with the white florals. Or of course just like vacation, you know. So that is Kayali, Utopia, Vanilla, Coco 21. Okay, and then I've got another tropical white floral that I wanted to just follow up with, since we just looked at that last one. I've just got a little tiny, like a mini travel spray. This is Juliet Has a Gun Lust for Sun. The actual bottle of this is like orange fading into red, so it's like a very vibrant, juicy, summertime looking bottle. So this this fragrance has a bunch of white florals in it. It's very strong. This is the sort of scent that I think a lot of people would say is too floral for them. It's got gardenia, jasmine, orange blossom, freesia, and then it also has ylang ylang, which is a very pungent, tropical smelling yellow floral, almost a little bit like banana-like. So yeah, just bunch of kind of tropical smelling florals. This also has coconut in it, so definitely has like a creamy, warm tropical vibe. And then in the base there's a little bit of musk and vanilla. So I really would only wear, personally I would only wear this like in the summertime or on vacation in a sunny place. Like, I don't even feel the mood for this oftentimes in this type of scent, even in the summer, unless I'm like going to the beach, because it definitely does have a kind of like tanning lotion vibe to me. Just because I think I associate coconut and that kind of scent with, you know, sunscreen and tanning lotion. So, but anyway, if you love that kind of profile, and you do like florals and white florals, this one like definitely has got them. Okay, next fragrance. This one is by the brand Giorgio Armani, and this is Ocean de Gioia. Beautiful bottle. So this fragrance here, it's just very fresh. Obviously it's supposed to kind of evoke the ocean in some way, but I think to me it more so evokes like getting out of the shower. It's like a very fresh kind of body wash, shampoo-y type vibe. So it has kind of similar notes, honestly, to Bella Blanca, because it's got white florals, in this case water jasmine and lily of the valley. It also has pear, which Bella Blanca has. It also has green notes, which Bella Blanca has. It's got citruses in the top notes and musk in the base. And lastly, it has a salt note, but it doesn't come through as super salty. It's a subtle salt note, but I think it rounds it out in a really nice way. And the salt note comes through more when you spray it on your skin versus your clothing or your hair. So yeah, this one's really, really nice, very fresh. A lot of people tend to like this fragrance. I feel like it has sold pretty well. So that is Ocean de Gioia by Giorgio Armani. Okay, next we have a more classic scent that I've got a mini of. This is Clinique Happy. And this one, I always think of citruses, like orange especially, because, you know, it's got this orange theme to it, and it does have a lot of citrus notes. But it also has a lot of white floral going on. Or, yeah, I think it looks like 4 white florals going on. But anyway, we've got orange, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, and also apple. So the apple gives it a fresh crispness. And then we've got, for our white florals, we've got lily of the valley, freesia, lily, and magnolia. So very clean, crisp, fresh profile because of the white florals, all of that citrus. In the base we've got musk. But yeah, to me this is just like a squeaky clean. It's like another out of the shower kind of vibe. I feel like it's starting to smell just a touch more old school, like 90s, you know? But I still really love it. I remember smelling this when I was much younger, like 13 or something, and it'd probably already been out for a while, but I remember really liking it at that point when I smelled it. So that is Clinique Happy. Okay, and then this scent here, this is a travel spray that I have of Versace Crystal Noir, and this one is the Eau de Toilette version. There's also an Eau de Parfum version. I think they're pretty similar. Main difference that I can find is that the Eau de Parfum has a coconut note and this one doesn't, although it fools my nose into thinking there's a coconut note, but apparently there isn't. So this is definitely more of a nighttime vibe in my opinion. It's a spicy, woody, white floral. So the white florals that we have going on are gardenia and orange blossom. I pick up more so on gardenia. And then pretty much everything else in here comes through as much more kind of woody, spicy, grounded, like low tone. So we've got sandalwood and musk and amber in the base. You get a hefty dose of sandalwood. So if you like sandalwood, great. If you don't, you probably won't like this. It's almost like a smoky, woody, powdery sandalwood. In the top notes, we've got spices. So we've got pepper, cardamom, and ginger. So almost like chai type spices. So that's mainly what I get is the spices, the pungent white florals, which do give it a bit of a lift and a brightness, and then the like sandalwood, musk, and amber in the base. Very sexy, I would say, you know, nighttime, good for a date sort of thing, nighttime on the beach. That's kind of the vibe that it gives me. Okay, and then next, this fragrance I don't hear talked about very often, but I like it. This is by the brand Gucci, and this is called Bamboo. This is the Eau de Parfum version, but there also is an Eau de Toilette version. So this is like a lightly woody, citrusy white floral type of scent. It honestly does smell bamboo-y to me. Like, I don't know, it's not like I've like sat and smelled bamboo, but I feel like I kind of know what bamboo smells like, and I feel like this does smell kind of bamboo-y. It smells almost like watery, like a watery light wood. So anyway, this has Casablanca Lily, which is a white floral, It also has orange blossom, and it also has ylang ylang, which again, that's a yellow floral. And then we have bergamot in the top note, so a little fresh, citrusy. In the base, we have sandalwood, vanilla, and amber. I don't really get any vanilla coming through. Honestly, I don't even I get a woodiness, but it doesn't really smell like sandalwood to me. It more so smells like bamboo. I don't know. Has anybody else smelled this? Do you agree? If this smells so much like bamboo, why isn't there a bamboo note in here? And it's called bamboo. So I don't know. But to me, this is very classy. I feel like it has a professional vibe. I don't want to say that it's not sexy, but it definitely comes through like more mature, professional, like smart sort of vibe. So I really like this one. Gucci Bamboo. Okay, and then next, this is by the brand Dolce&Gabbana, and this is called Dolce Shine. So there's a Dolce line. This one is called Shine. It's in the line. And this one, as you can see, it's in this beautiful yellow bottle. And it's called Shine. So it makes you think about like the sun. And it definitely gives that sort of happy, bright, slightly tropical vibe. Yeah, this is just so happy. This is like a tropical fragrance that doesn't have coconut, which I kind of like because coconut, I'm often not wanting to really wear coconut, like unless I'm like at the beach or something. So this is nice. It's got mango and quince and grapefruit, so it's got some fruity notes. The white florals in here are jasmine, orange blossom, and tuberose, so definitely like intoxicating, heady, but very, very balanced out by the other notes. In the base, there's white woods, musk, and sandalwood. Mostly just like, I don't get a whole lot of woodiness or anything. But what I do get is they have solar notes and also ozonic notes. So those are synthetic notes that are supposed to just evoke the sun. And also ozonic notes would be like kind of like fresh breeze, almost kind of like electrically charged water or air type vibe. So definitely like a fresh, very fresh vibe coming from this. Fresh, fruity, white floral type vibe. So yeah, I think this one's definitely fun, good for spring, and definitely summer. So that is Dolce Shine by Dolce&Gabbana. Okay, and then these last two, I believe, are discontinued, so that's why I saved them for last. This one is by Rihanna, and this is called Rebel Fleur, or no, sorry, this one's called Nude, but it's in the same bottle as her Rebel Fleur one, so I don't know if it's like a flanker to the Rebel Fleur technically, but anyway, it's called Nude, and as you can see, it's in this kind of like nude, peachy skin tone type color. So this fragrance I really love. To me, the word that comes to mind is fun. This is a very fun scent. I mostly get fruity notes and white florals. So for our fruits, we have guava, pear, and mandarin orange. So guava to me is like a super fun, intoxicating, slightly tropical, just very punchy note. So you definitely get that coming through. The white florals in here are gardenia, orange blossom, and jasmine sambac. So it's a nice balance of the florals, the fruits, very just, kind of comes through in a juicy, fun, summery way. And then we have vanilla orchid in the base, so it's got like a touch of vanilla, but it's definitely not like a strong vanilla. scent, and I would say it's much more like daytime vibes versus nighttime vibes. So yeah, this one's fun. Like I said, I think it's discontinued, but you can still find it pretty easally and pretty cheaply on the internet. I paid literally like $6 plus tax and shipping for this on Mercari, so that was a good find. Okay, and then the last fragrance that I have to show you, this one's a little harder to find on the internet since it's been discontinued, but this is Moschino Glamour, and I just love this fragrance. So this is, it's a fresh, kind of airy, salty white floral. It's like really hard for me to describe this one, but we've got tangerine blossom and water lily. Honestly, maybe this shouldn't even be in here because it does have white florals, but it also has hibiscus and orchid. So yeah, but it does have a bit of a white floral vibe to me. There's a salt note in here. There's musk, which you definitely get in the base. There's also an artemisian note, which is also known as wormwood. It's like a green herbal note. I don't know what to say about that. I always don't know how to describe this. I just like it. It's fresh, got a touch of salt. It's kind of breezy, musky, clean, elegant, light. Like, I feel like you don't need to, I feel like if you want kind of a lighter scent profile, this is a good one. I don't know. So anyway, that is Moschino Glamour. Okay, everybody, so that is my white floral perfumes collection. I didn't pull out any samples today just because I thought I've got quite a bit of bottles here to show you, so I thought I would just leave it at that. And again, like I said, for the most part, none of these are just like pure straight up white florals. A lot of them have other things going on, but they still have quite a bit of white florals in them. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you like white florals or if you don't, or some of your favorite fragrances with white florals, or your favorite white floral note. I think I'm going to soon put up a collection that has of my fragrances that have a note of freesia, because I realized I seem to really like the note of freesia, and I have quite a few fragrances that have freesia in it, so you can stay tuned for that. I'll probably post that somewhere in the next few weeks or something. So okay, everybody, I hope you all take care, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.